Hey friends, our story time today is with the letter W. W for weather. Sometimes in Idaho we have some wild weather. We get lots of wind, and we have rain and thunderstorms, we get snow. Think about all the different types of weather that we have in Idaho. Sometimes it's really sunny. So we're going to read this book by my dear friend Heather L. Davis, and it's illustrated by Roberta Massanoma. This book is called I Can Sleep When the Wind Blows. Can you sleep when the wind blows? Long ago, on a lonely, windy plain, there lived a farmer who owned a very large farm. The farmer needed someone to help him to take care of all the animals on his farm, so he put out an ad for farmhands. Help wanted. The farmer expected a lot of people to apply, but on the day he planned to hold the interviews, only one boy came. The boy's name was Jim. Jim was 17 years old, tall and thin, with blonde hair and big blue eyes. As the farmer looked at Jim, he wasn't sure he would be strong enough to do the hard work that had to be done on his farm. He asked the boy why he should hire him to work on his farm. Jim looked up at the farmer and simply said, "I can sleep when the wind blows." The farmer was confused and asked Jim what he meant. Jim looked at him and said again, "I can sleep when the wind blows." The farmer didn't understand what the boy meant, but he needed help with his farm, so he hired Jim. Jim was a good worker. He worked hard and did his job well. He was the first one awake each morning, and he was the last one working each night. The farmer was happy he had hired him. One night, there was a terrible storm. The wind roared and the rain pounded the ground. In a panic, the farmer ran to wake up Jim. The farmer yelled at the boy and shook him, but Jim was sleeping so soundly he couldn't wake him up. Sleeping through the storm. Finally, angry and tired, the farmer went out alone to do the hard work of getting his farm ready for the storm. The farmer went to gather the animals and put them in the barn, but when he got there, he found all the animals safely tucked in and the barn securely latched. The farmer went to tie down the hay, but he found the hay was already tightly tied down. As the farmer went to each of the areas of his farm, he found that everything was prepared to withstand the storm. Confused and wet, the farmer went back to his house and he went to sleep. In the morning, the farmer asked Jim how he knew there was going to be a storm and when he had prepared the farm. The boy smiled and told the farmer he didn't know there was a storm coming. "I told you," Jim said, "I can sleep when the wind blows. I do those things every night, so I can always sleep soundly, knowing I'll be safe and prepared for any storm that may come." Wow, he was prepared for when the wind blows. So, we have a nice blue sky. When you look out and you look at the sky, do you ever see clouds? What do clouds look like? Have you ever studied them? Have you ever looked at a big cloud and said, that cloud looks like a rabbit? What about this cloud? What does this cloud look like? I think it looks like a tree. Let's try another one. Can you guess what this cloud looks like? Does this cloud look like A birthday cake with candles? Oh, that's a super fun one, isn't it? Let's try thinking of some other things that clouds look like. Let's look at this cloud here. What does this cloud look like? Maybe like a pig? I have a couple more clouds that we can look at. I bet you can figure out this cloud. What does it look like? This cloud looks like an ice cream cone. We sure like ice cream cones, don't we? This one might be a little hard. What does this cloud look like? Maybe it looks like a sheep. Your challenge is to go outside, look at the clouds, see what you can see. Maybe it will be a dragon. Maybe it will be a dinosaur. Maybe it will be an ice cream sundae. Take a look at the clouds and see what you see. So we have lots of fun weather books at the library. These are just a few that you could come and check out. This one's called Blown Away. Storm is coming. Look at all those animals. They look like they're in a panic. Tap, tap, boom, boom. I think this one might be a rainstorm. Our last book that we're going to read is called Weather. It's by Jill McDonald, and it's published by Doubleday. Look out the window. What is the weather like today? Is it hot and sunny? Our planet Earth gets its warmth from the sun. When it's sunny, do we wear our sun hat and a t-shirt and shorts and sandals? Ultraviolet rays from the sun can burn our skin, so cover up and wear sunscreen. Now you are ready to enjoy the sun. Can you hear the wind? Whoosh. Air is all around us. Sometimes it flows very fast and we can feel it and hear it. That's the wind. Pull on your jacket, your earmuffs, and warm pants, please. A kite's tail is heavier so that it doesn't roll around when you try to fly it. Don't forget to go try flying your kite. Mornings are cooler than afternoons because the sun doesn't shine overnight. Do you think it goes to sleep? Or maybe it just goes to the other side of the world. Is it crisp and a cool morning today? Or was it warm? Bundle up with a sweater, jeans, and warm socks. Your pet might like a sweater too. Some dogs have thick fur, which helps keep their body heat inside. But dogs with light fur, they might enjoy an extra layer. Is the snow falling? Not today here in Gooding, Idaho, it's not. Clouds are full of water droplets. In winter, the water turns to ice crystals and it falls as snow. On those days, you need to put on your hat and your coat and your scarf and your mittens. Be sure to keep warm and cozy. Sheep's wool traps air and keeps sheep warm in the cold weather. When wool is knitted into clothing, it keeps us warm too. In warmer weather, water droplets fall from the clouds as rain, watering the plants below. Is it raining today? If it's so, go get your raincoat, your umbrella, and your boots. Raincoats, umbrellas, and boots are made from material that the rain can bounce off of, keeping us nice and dry. Are you ready to splash in puddles? Now look up. There's a rainbow. Rainbows happen when sunlight shines through raindrops. Wow, the next time you see a rainbow, think that that is a lot of raindrops that the sun is shining through. I had fun talking about and reading some weather things for you today. Remember, dress appropriately for the weather, but have fun And our letter for this week is W. W for wind and weather.